Oh my gosh, I just did this. Like, I straight up just recorded this, but it didn't record. So, we're gonna do this again. Hello, welcome. We have made it to Poland. Woo! Um, first day here, first night. It's getting close. Oh gosh, this is bad. Anyway, getting close to midnight here. I'm very sad we had to leave Lithuania. I absolutely loved Lithuania. So taking it back to Lithuania. I'm going to talk about the last couple of days where they really talked a lot about the independence, and reread the text called, what is it called? National Heroic Narratives in the Baltics as a Source for Nonviolent Political Action. Yes. So that was super, super interesting, just because we're learning about like their Independence Day. We got to witness that absolutely incredible event. With like the fire, I don't know, it was so emotional, it was so symbolic that, reading this text really helped me to understand the meaning behind it all. Man, I can't get over how crazy inspiring that was, to see, because it's just so fresh, in their minds. Like, it happened 20 years ago. That's crazy, absolutely crazy. Okay, so back to the text. This text talked a lot about like heroes and peaceful persuasion, and the heroes and like how you can take a nonviolent approach. So Lithuania had basically like one king, one hero, King Midagus, I think is how you might say that. He took a nonviolent approach to this, so peaceful persuasion, and there's an awesome quote in this text right here. It goes, Gierozvetsky has recently outlined some characteristics of nonviolent rhetoric. Peaceful persuasion eschews violent metaphors. It relies on a sense of community and mutual responsibility. It displays an ethos of being an underdog. Woo. It emphasizes with, rather than democizes, opponents. Nonviolent rhetoric need not always be expressed in words, but may, for example, also be visual. Business Center. Hi. What? Oh no, I don't speak Polish. Oh, I'm sorry. That's okay. Okay. So yeah. I'm in the hallway. I'm pretending to FaceTime. Hi. Okay. Anyway, so back to King Midas or whatever, or however you say that. He, it talked about in the text, like I said, just a lot of like, different, like approaches, and I think I don't know. I had such a sense of safety and such a sense of peace, like within the country of Lithuania. That's something I haven't felt in the U.S. in a long time. So I just think this approach is very, it's a good one. It's a good one. Even though I don't fully understand it, but I felt it. You know what I mean? Like, I felt it. And speaking of that and the pride for their country, their basketball team, watched that documentary. Oh my gosh, I had chills the whole time. It was incredible. That is pride for a country. That's like being proud of who you are. The Soviet Union, the Soviet basketball team was made up of like so many athletes from, these different countries, the Soviet Union. It was Russia, Croatia, Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia. And one thing I found really interesting was that only 2 of those players on that Soviet team were Russian, and 4 of the starting 5 were actually Lithuanian. So basically, when they did really well, it was pretty much like Lithuania doing well, kind of like how Lolita said. I don't know, she was really proud of that when we talked about it. So they continued, once the Soviet Union, once Lithuania broke off from the Soviet Union, they were their own free independent country. They had their own basketball team, and they did absolutely awesome. They got the bronze medal at the Olympics, where they got to play the American USA Dream Team. Like, how cool is that? I had no idea that Lithuania, like basketball, was so huge in Lithuania. They branched off from the team to make their own ball-in team. I wrote that in my notes here. Thought it was funny, but that was just what we've been learning so far. I'm really excited to learn more about this empathy side of things that we're kind of moving into, kind of off the history. So I think it'll be a lot more meaningful, and I think I'm going to take a lot away from this. Just we talked about Jerry today and Carolyn Ellis's work. Their first piece we read, that really helped me kind of like understand how to approach people who have lost their brother or their mom or like their best friend or something like that. So I've never lost anyone in my life that's been near and dear to me. So I'm very excited to explore this side a little bit more. Yay, let's enjoy Poland.